I was going to say you flipped your script on David Dobrik the other day on Twitter.
Oh my God, that was so smart. How do people not get sarcasm? Like, that makes me worried for the internet. I was like, really?
What?
Really? My comments were flooded. Like, David's back in front of me. He's going, like, you know what I mean? So I was like commenting on that. I was like, okay. Like, so I was like, damn, what did I even say? I'm like, Miss David's vlog, so happy. Like, it was so clearly sarcasm. In what universe do I ever like David Dobrik? He's like literally, like, at least he took accountability. He owned up to it. I mean, it took losing sponsors, but like some people will never take accountability, and those are the people I have issues with, which is currently Ethan right now. If you can't say you didn't do anything wrong in a situation, like acknowledge something, like some wrongdoing, which in a partnership, you guys would know, like, there's always somebody, like, you're both
it's
at
a give
fault.
and take.
Yeah. So if you can't, like, give a little bit, like, you're just like, I did everything. I bent over backward. Like, I can't deal with that person. And at least David took accountability. Jason hasn't yet. You know, I like people who can just, like, own up to, especially if it's not something so serious. Like, if you're not, like, sexting minors like James Charles. Like, if it's something light, not light, but, like, if it's something that people can forgive, like, you should own up to it. I don't know. Maybe it's, like, people don't want to admit. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to look weak. I don't know why people don't admit to their alarm.
Do you think David Dobrik deserves to be forgiven? And do you think the internet has forgiven him?
You know, this situation, I think it's pretty bad. I don't think he took enough, like, responsibility in this situation. Because, you know, this was like he had some serious allegations against him, right? Like, you know, I don't know if I want to go into them, but, like, you know, obviously the kissing thing with Seth and, like, the girls being blacked out. Like, it's stuff I don't think he took full responsibility for. But, I mean, it's whatever. It's the internet. They'll forgive him. I don't forgive him. I would never, but.
Were you expecting him to come back this quickly?
I mean, he kind of hid for a while. Yeah.
It wasn't that long.
Right. It was like a few months.
6 months? Not
That's
even?
the thing about the internet. If you do something, you go away for 2-3 months and people move on, and then you come back and, like, nothing happens.
Yeah, but
Isn't
in
that
the
crazy?
span of life, 2-3 months is nothing.
Right. Like, Shane's been away for a year, you know? So it's like that's some time where people may forgive. But, yeah, he came back quick. Wait, isn't it crazy that when I was here last time, everyone's like, Trisha's obsessed with David, like, Courage, like, David's king. And then, like, all of a sudden, the same things I've been saying from 2 years ago come out, and now everyone's like, David. I'm like, again, because Ethan, like, is like, see? He brought light to it. So, like, oh, yeah, this voice of reason because he's calm. Maybe I just need to be more calm, and then people, like, listen to me more. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I'm a little too manic.
Did you hear about what people are saying online? They think it's a coincidence that David returned the first Tuesday after Frenemies was gone.
I did see that. That's why I was responding to it, because I thought it was funny. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, because he always put his apology videos out, like, Monday night, like, after we filmed Frenemies. Like, people would know we filmed Monday. So then that's why we were doing those emergency episodes, because we're like, oh, we got to talk about his apology. You know what I mean? Probably. It's so funny. But it's so funny because, like, yeah, I don't know. I believe that for sure. People are probably like, okay, it's safe to come back. I honestly didn't think we were doing anything crazy. Like, I mean, there was just other people's stories that were, like, that happened to them. It's not like we were, like, attacking everybody for everything they did. You know, one time we started to, and I was like, let's not attack everybody, because then you lose credibility for, like, the actual people on the internet, like the Davids and the James Charles and all that stuff.
You think James Charles can make a comeback, or no?
He probably will too, but, like, he should be in prison. You remember Austin Jones went to prison for, like, asking girls for twerking videos? Like, James did the same thing, like, asking for sexual armpit pictures of minors. It's like, he should be in prison. But maybe it will. Austin Jones and even Drake Bell, right? His is like 3 years old, his charges that he just got arrested for. So, and maybe over time they will, because I'm going to have to press charges for you to go to jail, so.